What's up, guys? Textraddick here with another look at some of the figures we got in this week. Today we're looking at a special edition figure from Mondo, and that is the Samhain Ghost exclusive figure that they released along. Basically, Mondo decided to give fans an extra opportunity to get the ghosts that they missed out if they didn't get the first two packs. Samhain was one of the ones that I don't know why I didn't do the two-pack. I still, to this day, don't understand. And I took forever to get Peter. I think I took a minute to get him. I think I got Egon first, and then I got Peter. And of course, the prices of these two-packs were insane on eBay. So once I heard that, once they were going to, we're doing another Samhain for everybody. It's a special edition, different version. I jumped on it. Now, do I still want the original one? I kind of do, because this is a different color, and you'll see it later what I mean, but I'm all in for the Ghostbusters now. Thank you, Mondo. Mondo has got my everything hostage, my bank account hostage, they got my credit hostage, they got me hostage, and I just continue to be a big fan of them. Of course, JoJo Classified was my first thing, but now they're basically second now, which is insane. I still collect JoJo Classified, of course, but still, Mondo and what they're doing with their figures, I just can't help it. Anyway, as you can see, it comes in this special proton, ghost catching thing. I don't know what it's called. There's a specific name for it. The ghost trap, I guess, right? The ghost trap. Anyway, so this is a pretty big box, but you can see here on the side here, it's basically 1/12 scale. You got, I think this is the same type of box that they use for if you get the regular figures. But there's a lot of cool things here. All the people that are behind it, the real Ghostbusters. It's stuck. So that's going to open the flap in the middle. You get to see Mr. Samhain there. You can barely see him, but there he is. He's got his little ghoul friends. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm very excited about this. So let's get him on the packaging to get a closer look at the real Ghostbusters Mondo exclusive Samhain ghost figure. All right, here's Mr. Samhain out of the packaging. Oh my God, this is insane. Okay, so the one that came with Peter, of course, his color, the color of him is brown. And I think they did purple on this because some of the lighting kind of showed it purplish. They didn't want to give you guys the brown one, or give us the brown one, because the collectors have been pretty pissed off. I don't see to be honest, I'm going to be 100% honest. I understand their dedication towards the fans, right? They don't want to mess with the fans. But why wouldn't you get a second one? Like I said, I am going to try to get the original one because this is a really cool figure. This is a really cool character. And I'm glad that I'm able to get this one because this one is cool. But like I said, I do want the original. But like I said, every time, every company does other colors. So I don't no, you know what? I don't know. They should just re-release them and just, screw it. Just re-release them. Who cares? Anyway. All right. So where do I get started? This guy looks freaking scary as hell. And look what happens when I turn off the light. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, so usually glow-in-the-dark stuff is usually that green color. I never knew that they could do different colors. I'm very surprised. Look at how intensely scary this looks. Seriously. And I don't get scared of stuff, but damn, this is insane. Even if I would grab the original 2-pack, I'm glad, even if I did have the original 2-pack, I'm glad I would have still got this because this is freaking insane. The glow in the dark effects is insane. Now, Let's get a closer look at his fur. The head sculpt that comes with him in the packaging. That yelling face. I mean, look at that. That's just creepy. And I love it. It's insane. I mean, hold on, let's get closer. Because, hold on, I gotta go up higher. Sorry, I'm not prepared for this. But look at that. Oh my God. And of course, his robe is all in purple, like the original one is in brown. I think his robe should have been in black. I think that would have been okay. I don't mind the purple, but I'm just saying, like, if it was black, it wouldn't be as noticeable. But yeah, this is crazy. And his hands, oh my God. Okay, so basically, you know, he does twist here. His arms do go up, single jointed. But look at that cloak going all the way down, twisted. And this is just one piece. So it kind of reminds me of what they did with Shadow Weaver with her. It was just that one piece. And like I said, this was an accessory to the figure. So, of course, you got this, but the head sculpt and the glow-in-the-dark stuff, that's all new. And I'm glad that I got this. Like, you have no clue. Like, this is insane. Look at this. Let's look at all the accessories it comes with. I got to zoom out because, yeah, I got to zoom out a little bit. That way you can see the stem on his head. That's insane. Look at that. Ugh, it's so scary. I love it. All right, so he does come with some cool things that make him, you know, look at the way he's looking in the camera. That's insane. He does come with some alternate hands. He has of course, right here, he has those kind of open hands, kind of. So he has a little bit more open. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay, here's more open, the right and the left. So there's a little bit more open. Oh my God, this might be this is cool. I like this. And then he has that pointing finger. I'm like, this is beyond Halloween stuff. I mean, I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at this head, and it's freaking me out. But it's in a good way, not in a bad way. Now, his second head sculpt, like these head sculpts did not come with the original figure. They did not. This is completely different. It's completely new. Now, like I said, I might have to look get that original one, and I'm probably gonna jump the gun and hit. As soon as I get from Comic-Con, I'm gonna grab that Sandman. I'm telling you, I keep telling you it's gonna happen. Anyway, here's his other head sculpt. That is just as freaky. It's a pumpkin head, of course, but look at it. Oh my God. Look how bright that is. Oh my God. Now I wish the eyes would glow a different color, like maybe red or something. That'd be pretty insane because they're just in that yellow. But dude, I honestly did not know that other colors can be, other colors could be glow in the dark. Dang. Oh my God, that's insane. And of course, if you have the other one and you want to put this head and these hands on them, I mean, that's basically he's going to stand out. I mean, and now that I'm really thinking about it, I think I really want to get the other one just so I can have I can change the hands because everything glows in the dark. Like I said, let's look at that again. Like even all the hands glow in the dark and the heads. Insane. All right, so here comes with another cool accessory. Now, of course, in the cartoon here, we have Slimer was kind of like, dazed and confused. He was taken over by this ghost to help him. So, of course, he's holding him here with, look at that facial expression of Slimer. Oh, poor Slimer. And I have the other Slimer over there. I think this is definitely a smaller version of him. But, yeah, of course, I'm definitely going to... And this is his right hand that he's holding on to something. Does this glow in the dark? Let's see. Oh, just the hand glows in the dark. That's insane. Oh my God. All right, so another cool thing that this thing came with, and I think that's a really cool incentive also, he comes with little buddies. I forgot their names. I don't know their names off the top of my head, but these are really cool. These little minions. Look at this guy right here. His little green hair on the top. I mean, that's really cool. And then here's the other one. Now, of course, the hands articulate. This right, Yeah, the hands do articulate on this guy. The heads don't move, nothing else moves. But you got the stamp of Mondo on there. But that is insane. Oh my god. Super, super cool. Like, and I don't think these guys glow in the dark, right? Let's see. No, they don't. But let's see how the other head sculpt looks on him. I'm probably just going to get my final thoughts now because I am in love with this. This is cool. Like, I'm actually very happy that I went ahead and grabbed this. Wait, backwards. Hold on. Got the wrong hands on there. Oh, this is super cool. You have no idea how cool this is. Oh my god. This is insane. You have no idea how insane this is. This is just, I'm in love with this. This is honestly like, thank you, Mondo. Like, I'm like, talk about presentation. Like, look at that. Like, oh my god. Seriously. You know, to be honest, I have to be 100% real. Like, this is the reason you buy the set. Like, it's nothing to do with, hold on. It has nothing to do with, you know, the Ghostbusters. I mean, let me get this in all straight here. I mean, this is insane. Like, I'm just kind of like, I'm like a little kid, to be honest. Like, this is just spectacular. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm glad I didn't skip out on this. I'm glad I grabbed it. I just went ahead and bit the bullet and grabbed this set. They did it. I mean, seriously, look at this. Like, seriously, look at this other head sculpt. Like I said, the only thing for me, I think the eyes should have been kind of like a red or maybe dark red, because it doesn't. You can't really see the eyes on this head sculpt. Of course, on that head sculpt, you got the eyes black, and you know, I think I like the head sculpt better. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like this head sculpt better. That head sculpt looks like one of those. Yeah, that. I'm sorry. I am just like a little kid right now, because this is definitely, look at that. Yeah, hands. Mondo, you honestly know how to make an accessory badass. Seriously. Yeah, so anyway, my final thoughts, this is a 10 out of 10. This is definitely, I'm glad that I got it. I'm glad that I, went all out and said, you know what, screw it. I mean, I know I got Peter separate. I missed on the original one. I might see if I can find the original one. I mean, if I can, if not, we'll see. But this is definitely a great piece to add to your collection. I thought maybe the purple would have kind of turned me off a little bit on it, because I said, I like the brown. The brown to me looked good. But this alone, especially with the lights off, this is going to be craziness coming out of you wherever you're at. If you have him in your room, he's going to be coming out. I don't know how long this lasts, but if it lasts pretty much, you're not be able to sleep. You have to cover him. So unfortunately, this guy was a Mondo exclusive. Well, not unfortunately, but what I mean is that you're not going to be able to get this anywhere else but the secondary market. They just make these limited, like that's what they do. So unfortunately, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I got a notification on my phone. Unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to get them on the secondary market. And I know this probably I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be up to $300 or $400. I saw Clawful for $400, and this guy, with the inclusion of the glow in the dark stuff, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I mean, I can see that. So anyway, do you guys collect the real Ghostbusters? Did you get this guy in your collection? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, we'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.